I'm the global runner and I'm trying to go under 2:30 in the marathon, aged 50.
So for those of you who want to see the week's training all in one place, here it is. As you can see, there were some good sessions throughout the week. On Friday, I did a double threshold, which was good. On Sunday, I did a progression run, which is always harder than you anticipate it's going to be. Tuesday was sort of a semi-long run. And then Thursday was a good 10 by a kilometre session. So hang around and see how those sessions went individually, because I'll be showing those later on in the video. But the key to this week really were the days where I was running super easy. So Saturday, Monday and Wednesday in particular, I deliberately targeted running super easy. And the thought that kept coming into my head throughout the week was the question of whether or not this was good zone 2 training, or if this is just junk miles and I would have been better off resting and not doing any running rather than pushing the running and running at a much slower pace. So that's the theme throughout this video, as to whether or not those recovery days are key or if they're just junk miles. Let me know what you think, but without further ado, let's get into the video.
This is week 5 of training, and week 5 starts with a double threshold session. So this morning I'm doing 6 800s. I want them to be quite fast. And then this afternoon I'm doing 15 by a minute. This is the precursor to Yasso 800s that I'll be doing later in the training block. That's 10 by 800. This is 6 of them. Trying to get under 5-minute mile pace, which is 2:30 for the 800. 6 800s, let's get going. 1 done, 2:28. 2 done, 2:30. That's number 3 done. That was 2:26. 4 done, 2:25. Oh, you could feel the lactic acid building up in that one. That was tough. 2 to go. Just 1 out, 1 back. Easy, let's get it done. Number 5, 2:26. My old coach used to say, anyone can hammer the last one. Champions hammer the last 2. I don't know if I hammered it, but I gave it my all. Okay, 1 left. Let's go. Okay, last one done. That one really hurt. 2:26. So happy with that. A decent amount of speed. I can't keep the camera still, my hands are shaking. So session number 1 of the day done. I'll see you in the evening for 15 by 1 minute. And here we are. This is 7 hours later, and I'm at probably the world's most picturesque track. There's one in St. Moritz, which is quite good as well, but this one is amazing. Look at the views there. It's a cinder track, and I'm gonna do 15 by 1 minute on, 1 minute off, where the streak flies again. So let's get it done. Done. That was a good one. I was playing around under 5 minutes a mile for each of those, which is this in kilometers. Again, it's nice to feel fast. I was feeling a bit like a track runner there. And what I mean by that is I could feel my running form and running economy really sort of starting to click in. I'm starting to feel strong and efficient in my stride, which is exactly what I was hoping for. So hopefully that bodes well for running efficiency, because obviously the more efficient your stride is, the easier it is when you're 30k in. So I enjoyed that. That was a good one. Now for some mileage.
So those who've been following my plan will know that I do a week of speed followed by a week of mileage. Friday saw the end of my week of speed, so Saturday onwards was all about the miles. Saturday was quite long mileage, but I was determined to make it a recovery run, and so as you can see I kept my heart rate super low, and I'm happy that I was able to recover with this nice run in some amazing trails. And actually my training readiness went up on my watch following this run.
Okay, so it's early Sunday morning. I'm meeting some miscreants for a progression run. Here's one now. We did 90 minutes. First 30 nice and easy, second 30 a little bit interesting, and then the last 30, let's see if we can get to marathon pace. Yeah, might be interesting. So as with every progression run, it's the last bit that's the most important. And I was happy with how this one went. I was trying to approach marathon pace, 5:42 a mile or 3:32 a kilometre. And as you can see, I got there, which was my main aim. And I felt pretty good. I felt pretty strong. So didn't leave it all out there. Made sure I felt relaxed throughout. But I was really happy with the way this progression run went. We got some broken bodies here. That was a great one. What do you think about that, mate?
That was hard.
That was a good one. Time for a coffee?
Absolutely.
Monday was 90 minutes easy, which was a good move in a week where I'm trying to do longer miles, but really keep things nice and relaxed. And you forget how much progression runs take out of you. So this gentle but longer effort was definitely the right move. Then Monday afternoon, I went to see my physio, the wizard himself, Tyson Plessick, and he said that I came at the right time. I'm starting to feel some stiffness in my right foot and just a little bit of an issue with my left knee, and he was able to identify the problems and hopefully fix them. So thumbs up to Tyson and thumbs up to me for getting body work just at the right time. Tyson's comment was that I'd come in when the service engine light had just come on.
Okay, so it's Tuesday and the plan today was always to do a longer run because I did a shorter progression run on Sunday. And I was going to throw in some marathon paced efforts, but I woke up this morning. I feel a bit stuffy, so I've decided to just keep it at any old pace, a long run. Just sort of rolling with the punches a little bit and going to make sure that I get the best out of today that I can, which will be a longer run at a, decent effort, not too fast, not too slow.
Wednesday was another recovery day, and I did 9 miles or 15k in the morning at a super easy effort. And then in the afternoon, I did 5 miles or 8k again at a super easy effort. So I've woken up to almost apocalyptic weather today in Waterton. It's not the heat we've been having recently. It is blowing a gale and it's almost dark. Today's session is 10 by kilometre. These are cruise intervals. And the point of this session is to run it on tired legs. And I keep having to remind myself of that because I feel a bit sorry for myself. I did maybe too much mileage this week and my legs are feeling really soft.
Let's just get it done. I'm nervous about this one. I don't like running on tired legs, but it's part of the process. Rep 1, 325. 321. 317 for number 3. Oh dear. Call a deer with no eyes? No idea. What do you call a deer with no eyes and no legs? Still no idea. That was a surprise. I felt slower on that one, number 6. But it was 3:16. 6 done, 4 to go. Come on. Gets way easier from here. Number 7, 3:17. Check out the wind as well. 3:15. That's good. 2 to go. Number 9, 3:16. 1 to go. Last one, 3:14. That is a good session on tired legs. Okay, so I've got my post-run protein shake latte. So that is the end of a week. That was a big week of mileage. I think we were up over 80 miles, which is like 130 kilometers. And I'm really happy with how it went. I was starting to get a little bit niggly towards the end, so I'm taking a
full rest tomorrow. I'm not doing anything tomorrow. So overall, really happy with how this week's gone. That was a big mileage week, and the plan is now to rest tomorrow and then get a few faster runs in next week, but plenty of recovery. I think it's time for a down week. I can feel my body telling me that I need some down time. So the theme really of the week was the recovery miles, and whether they are junk miles or whether they are good zone 2 training. And I genuinely don't know. I'm trying this out. And certainly it is difficult to run really slowly, but I understand the purpose of the recovery run. And certainly on some recovery runs, my training readiness on my watch actually went up after the run. So that would be a good sign. So anyway, the jury's out from my perspective as to whether or not those are good for me. Let me know if you use recovery runs. I'm sure you do, and how effective you find them. But that's a good big week of mileage that I'm happy with, and we've got about 9 weeks to go now. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Don't forget to mash that like button, and I'll see you on the next one.